We are at my favorite museum, Simon Norton in Pasadena, California. As fate would have it, we were in front of a stunning Vincent van Gogh painting, the Mulberry tree, painted in 1889. And as fate would have it, my new novel, soon to be published, Dream Collector, Book 2, Sabrina and Vincent van Gogh, gives a very good description, I think, of the mulberry tree. The original owner of this painting was Camille Pissarro, whose work you can find here in the museum. Pissarro is considered the father of Impressionism. He was a friend to all painters, especially Vincent van Gogh, and Vincent was very fond of exchanging paintings, so that he was delighted that Pissarro was able to take this painting. In my novel, Pissarro is coming home to his country farm in Erigny after being in Paris. Periodically, Pissarro would go to Paris to try to sell his paintings, and then come home to Erigny to his family and 5 children. In this particular excerpt of my book, Pissarro is on the train to Erigny, and there's a sudden snow which delays the train. Beginning now. Time on his hands, perhaps he should now summon the courage to ponder the Van Gogh painting. Theo, before the poor fellow descended into madness, beseeched him to make the exchange. Vincent often talked of trading a painting with the great Pissarro, said Theo. Pissarro did not hesitate. To have any painting by your brother would be an honor and a privilege. Theo rushed into the bedroom where his wife, Joanna, was nursing baby Vincent. He returned with a masterpiece. A study done in autumn at the Saint-Remy Sanatorium. He considered this one of his best, said Theo. And so his last conversation with the rational Theo van Gogh. Pissarro set the canvas on the opposite banquette. Vincent's mulberry tree. He gazed and gazed. He knew that his wife would not see beyond its strangeness, feeling it the work of an overwrought temperament, and he will be unable and possibly unable to convince her of the fact that here was the most advantageous exchange he had ever made. Certainly a tree unlike any Pissarro had ever seen. In full autumn foliage, the mulberry tree branched, twisted, stretched, and contorted to reach skyward, as though a myriad of hands in prayer. The mulberry was resplendent with color, bursting, no, exploding into autumn golds and yellows, all set against the bluest of skies. Pissarro had nothing but the highest admiration for the brushwork, the rush of thick painted colors that seemed to come from a hand charged with electrical energy. He was overwhelmed. Vincent van Gogh had burned into nature a new vision, infused his own tumultuous spirit into the mulberry tree. Pissarro must keep such a flaming conflagration of color in his studio. His wife would be unable to appreciate the artistic sophistication it took to contain its vibrancy. She will surely sell it one day when I pass from this earth, more than likely to a crafty dealer at a pittance who will auction it to a more advanced century for a true fortune. End of excerpt. And thank you for taking this time to share this wonderful painting.